massive roof gaps, slides through flumes, huge wall runs.
Become immersed to a level at which you actually feel like you're a part of this sport.
We want to build into the game the most ambitious animation technology.
Taking the motion capture to a whole new level.
Completely fluid so that it feels exactly like you're doing parkour in real life.
People always say, I really want to be able to do this, or I would love to be able to try parkour.
There'll be a process of kind of character progression, learning the skills and abilities that you need.
Through the tutorials, sharing techniques.
That's it!
Our goal is to make STORROR Parkour Pro the most progressive urban sports game ever.
The effect that this could have on the parkour community is similar to what the Tony Hawk's franchise did for skateboarding. And having a parkour game on major consoles is going to completely change the sport.
€20 million. Oh wow. Not very big fan of that. Mm. Yeah, it's a bit sus. Alright then. We need to do it. It is indeed 42. I really don't like this. I'm gonna redo this anyway. I don't like it at all. Yeah, it's just messy. Absolute mess. Yeah, this is. I don't like this too. Uh, what? Yeah. It's just awful. Okay, I'm gonna redo this completely. Yeah, that's a mess. That's an absolute mess. I wonder how quickly can I... Probably not so quickly. Okay. Ah, my man. Ah. There's only one slacker here. There's only one. I'll put some background music on while...
Yo la sigo enamorando, regalando, todo comprando.
No, it's this thing. To get this. Chill out. Right. Oh, hello, Sergio. Pretty soon. I wanna get this. Sorry, this music is pissing me off. So next update, it's basically done. I want to do it. I want to give you guys a little bit more feedback on the inputs, because I think we went a little bit backwards on the responsiveness. I read some messages and say the controls are a bit not responsive, which is surprising me, because I think we had it quite good on 0.11. I think 0.12 they were a little bit slacking, so I want to get that sorted properly. And then, yeah, like feature wise, we are basically ready for the next update. Ready for release. It is, yeah, it is basically ready. Alright. Also, we have a Mac version and the Linux version. I don't know if anyone will ever care, but it's quite nice actually. Yeah, so that was the thing that I was surprised to see, right? Because the input shouldn't be delayed, so I'm gonna try to address. I think, yeah, I think I know why they feel, you know, delayed, even though they aren't. So I'm gonna yeah, that's something that I wanna fix, and I have a couple of ideas, but yeah, I'm quite confident. Yeah, so the basic cat pass. So my idea is that if you want to do the input late, I mean you can, but the cat path is gonna be, well, rubbish. But I think you should be able to do it as late as possible. There is always gonna be you know, a bit of like you cannot do a cat pass if you are already against the wall, because you literally have no time to prepare your body to actually do the movement, right? So yeah, it's never gonna be a Super Mario like, oh, do the jump, you know, and then, you know, it does whatever jump you want to do. You will always need to almost plan it a little bit in advance, like in real life, but regardless of that, the input should feel responsive, even though you need to do it early. Oh, thank you guys. Yeah, I mean, I don't mind if you need to prepare it, but I do mind if the input feels, you know, sluggish or delayed. I mean, that is something that we need to fix. But if everything is super responsive and you literally need to do it, you know, at least a step earlier to get your body into position, I wouldn't mind too much, because I don't know, that's you know, that is the nature of the game. It's more of a simulation rather than a you know, a Super Mario arcade sort of like jump everywhere type of game. So yeah, that one I think it should be fine. Yeah, I'm a big yeah, so I'm a big fan of the first Skate, right? I think Session and Skater XL, they are good games, but I think Skate basically got it perfect. Yeah, so and I prefer, yeah, I prefer Skater XL. I haven't followed the latest update. I think the latest update session got a lot better, but I haven't followed that. But generally, I think Skate, the real Skate, I think that is the perfection thing for me. Yeah, yeah, it was absolutely awesome. Yeah, this is. Okay. Yes. I think, well, for me, Skate 1 was basically the masterpiece, right? It's a bit like Star Wars. You know, the first trilogy is the masterpiece, and then the rest is a little bit weird. But, yeah. I think Skate 1 was just... yeah, that's just it, right? But that's weird, actually. Why did I do this then? Okay, this is weird. What? Why do I even do this? Yeah. Yes, and the original skate is the reason why I was, had the idea about SPP. It's just I just wanted to convey the same feeling of controlling your board and, in this case your body with your gamepad. I think that feeling, that visceral feeling about with your thumbs you basically control other parts of your body. Yeah, I think that would made me think about, I just want to do the same for parkour. But huge props to the first developers of Skate. Yeah, they were absolute, pioneers of this type of things. This is not even. Yes, I didn't. Well, yes, we did, and we did, and we didn't. So we are writing this as a piece of technology, and we are also asking for the mega grant from Epic. Well, we will ask for the mega grant. It's just some money that Epic gives away for interesting projects. So, and one of the suggestions was just make it, a library, a plugin that other people can use. I'm not a big fan of that. Not because I want to keep it all by ourselves, but because I think there is literally no sensible market for it. It's like, yeah, sure, you can sell it to other 10 developers, but you either sell it for a huge amount of money, which, only, I don't know, Ubisoft or EA could afford to do it, and even though it's gonna be too slow to negotiate all those things. Because if you sell it cheap, let's say if you sell it for, I don't know, $100 or whatever, it's because there is no market, you basically, I mean, at that point you just give away for free, right? It's there is no business case for that. But what I'm more interested about is writing the technology for it, and then we see what we can do with the technology. But for sure, it's not just a game company. We are also writing a lot of tech, so that will come handy in the future. Okay, see how many addresses we got. Yeah, I mean, that is yeah, it's not. Yeah, it's yeah, I don't know how to say, but yeah, there is a big disconnect between the amount. We spent basically 3 years developing the animation technology, and we are basically almost there. And it's like you cannot put a price on the last 3 years because it's either gonna be too much or too little. That there is no middle ground in there. So I think that is the hardest part into justifying a business case for licensing the animation system. But there is the business case of licensing the company as a technology company for sure. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, low effort. Yeah. To be honest, I hate when game developers, they're just using stuff rather than creating stuff. If it was for me, I wouldn't even use a real engine. We always write, our own engines. All the video games that I made. This is the first game I've ever made that used the commercial engine, and there are pros and cons, but for me the most interesting thing is the knowledge that comes from the learning experience, and be able to complete control and be holding your destiny and not be not be hostage by somebody else technology. I think is extremely important, and I think for the most part, even like big companies these days, they completely lost the sense of creating something. They are using something, but they don't create something. So, well, there are very few elite companies that they do, of course. So like Naughty Dog, for example, is just one case in which they really create a lot of amazing technologies there. But yeah, I'd like to be associated as in the same category of Naughty Dogs rather than I don't know, random game developer. They even a very successful one, but then I don't know, just they make Pokemon Go in Unity or whatnot. I don't know, like it's not something that I'm interested in. So, but for this first title, we were first to, so, but we'll see on the next one. Remedy Entertainment, I like them. Well, I used to like them. I think I knew quite a lot of people in there. They were very good. Now, I lost track of them recently. I'm not super update on them, but they were the good guys. In my books, they created stuff. They made stuff. They didn't just use stuff. So for me, they were good. But it's been ages since I followed any of their games, so I don't know what they're up to these days, or if they even exist anymore. I'm not sure. Alan Wake was really good. But I think the first title that they made was what's the name of that one? The one that they They also copied from The Matrix. What was that? Max Payne, right? Was it from them? Maybe. Okay. Did they do that? Yeah, Remedy. Yeah. I mean, this was a game that, you know, possibly the game was a little bit shitty, but you know, they added something, right? They just had that, you know, I was mostly a gimmick, but that what was the name of that slow motion thingy from the Matrix? You know, the camera thingy. It's, you know, like fair play. And also there were people, if I'm not mistaken, there were people from the demo scene, and I know lots of them. I got lots of friends in there, and there were really ultra geek people, right? So yeah, they're good. In my book, they're good. Bullet time. Here we go. Yeah, bullet time. Yeah. So yeah, that is a classic case of, yeah, fair enough. You know, you make something. Ah, okay, of course. And me too. You know, like the first, what? The second Half-Life, like the pinnacle of hype, right? Half-Life 2 was very famous to have this crazy physics system, and that really, you know, stand out a lot. Messaging guns. Yeah, the gravity gun, yeah. Well, you guys are very old school gamers. You probably played a lot of games that I made in the past. Yeah, I remember those games. I remember those. Yep. Oh, Oblivion. Yeah. I'm never a big fan of those games, but fair enough. Oh, actually, this is gonna be interesting now. Okay. Yeah, this is gonna end in tears. Possibly. Ah, come on. The Half-Life Alyx, it was the only VR game that made sense for me. It was like why every game is not like that in VR. That is, a very good friend of mine is doing VR games, and one of the critics is that I always tell him is they are not good enough. They're just it's not. You compare them to either even not AAA titles, but even indie titles, they are better than most or all of the VR games out there. So Alex was the only one who was like properly made for VR, and it's a shame because as a gaming platform, VR it could have been very good, but it was almost never meant to be. It's a shame, but I have lots of theories about that, but the main one is that basically mobile VR is just absolute stupidity. So this is not gonna end well, guys. This is gonna give me headaches for the rest of the night. Boneworks, yeah. So I think as a even general gaming, right? I'm a big fan of maybe because I'm a bit older now, and I just got kids, and I want to take life a little bit more quietly, but I think that gaming as a hobby, like for me, like what I would love to do is I come back home to from whatever day I had, and I just put my VR things on for 5 minutes, just literally 5-10 minutes, whatever, like very very short time, and have a nice relaxing experience, and everything it's like beautiful, and it's like 10 minutes of zen moment, and then go back to your life. So I think that is the perfect user case for VR. But Apple and Facebook, they want to have this productivity VR thing, like meeting in VR. That's a bullshit. I just don't want to have ski goggles over my face for more than 10 minutes, or like looking at other people with these things. It's just stupid. Or like social VR. I mean, no, just leave me alone. I just want to be on a beach in Bora Bora for 10 minutes alone because I've been all my days, talking to people and whatnot. I just want to be left alone. I think, just give me 5 minutes of self-isolation, and I don't want any of this cheapy social stuff. It's just bullshit for me. I mean, that's my opinion, but yeah, just give me 5-10 minutes. Really? This is actually worked. I mean, okay, this will never work, but I think yeah, exactly. No, that yeah, that is a great fruit. That is absolutely correct. I think there was I think it was a Google founder that once said, I only invest in businesses that in the toothbrush businesses, and I thought, what the hell is that? But I think that analogy was incredibly effective. So by toothbrush businesses, it was what it meant was something that you use every day for a very short amount of time. You just brush your teeth in a minute, 2 minutes, right? But you do it every day, like twice a day, just 3 times a day, you just brush your teeth. And I think that is, that is incredible. And then VR lacks, well, both of it, right? It lacks that it's something that you want to do every day, and it lacks that it's like, just give me 5 minutes. I just want to get, I want to brush my teeth in Bora Bora, and then I go to bed. So, but I don't see the user case for that. I don't see the toothbrush user case for VR. And it should have been. It should have been, but it's not. So I think it's one of the biggest shame. Technologically, the first VR headsets were the first new ones. They were incredible, and then they lost it. I think what killed VR was also Google Cardboard, stupid thing. I think that was just the end of it. It's just like cheap stuff that drove people away from it. Right, so this is actually, does it jump? Yeah, it jumps actually. Alright, it should only jump. Let's jump. Okay, right, so it's better than I expected. Still does the... Okay, yeah, that's correct. Yes. Okay. Right, that's fine. I mean, I didn't break it too much. Only a little. I mean, okay, that's bad, but that's my fault actually. I tried just wanted to. Okay, yeah, that works. Alright, I'm quite surprised that I butchered pretty much everything and this thing still work. I mean, sort of. But yeah, I really butchered, so I mean, fair play. I mean, this is not even. Oh, okay, 1 sec. No, I don't think it is. Yeah, okay, no, it's not clicking. Yeah, okay. Okay, so well, this is vectored because I butchered it like complete. So okay, okay. This just still gonna work? Okay. Fine, fine. Gonna put you back. Don't be so angry with me. So I'm curious to see if there is now if we make a VR version of SPP, do you guys think that it could be, I don't know, nice to play? I mean, he needs to have completely different mechanics, of course, but yeah. What do you think about having a SPP VR spin-off thingy? This music is really annoying me. I mean, I can always. Oh, this one is awesome. Okay. Go. Good. It's good. Alright. Let's see if I made any mess. Okay, no, didn't make a mess, but you know, we need to. Right, so we need to do it properly, right? Yeah, I think. Nah, don't worry. I cannot read my code either, so that makes two of us. Alright, so right. So what I wanna have is so this is dispatch, and then I'm gonna make it a lot cleaner than this, but okay. Dispatch inputs, try it. Okay, so that was well, I think, you know what? I think this should be like this. Because technically, yeah. No, okay, so that is one thing. I'm gonna leave it like this for now. You read the comment, yeah. Action dispatcher. Okay, I'm gonna leave it like this now. It should be okay. Did they drink my coffee tonight? I don't remember if I drank my coffee. It's very important. Very important question for an Italian. Did you... Possibly, right? Yeah, I think this is correct. I think this should be only available in this scope. I really like this. This is the correct thing to do. Correct. Reworking a bit of that. Those inputs, but okay, for the most part, it's okay. No, so like so dispatch input, right? So the dispatch action is okay. Let me dispatch the. Okay, let me do this because like let's do it. What? Okay, let me try this. Now we should be able to vote. What? The normal ones. Okay, let's see. No. Boom, boom. Oh. What? Yeah, okay. Missed the exit. I know. Alright, so yeah, I mean, so the votes are back, but okay, yeah, I need to have a case for everything. Yeah. Yes, that's very weird. Okay, so the flips are missing. Good. I mean, no. No, okay. So, I mean, the idea is there. I'm not particularly keen on this, though. I think this should be. This is. Yeah, this is stupid. So retarded. Do you mean to customize the character? Because yeah, you will be able to customize it. Okay, so I still no bueno, but there's something in here. Okay, right, Q action, right? No, just not defend. Is this going to function? Yeah, it's going to function. Yeah, so this is the same queue that I was expecting, right? The ads. I really don't like this. No, from from time to time we had a couple of blueprints, you know, for things like, you know, Gans made some time trials, functions, but for the most part it's all in C++. There we go. I think Gans must have a webhook about blueprints. And from time to time, you know, the artist will make the blueprints, and then I just sync on the branch, and I will kill them all. So, you know, they have some fun, but then gone. I think I removed pretty much 99% of Gun's blueprints so far. I have the feeling they made quite new ones about some roof closing and opening and stuff, and the lift probably, and all of those will be deleted. Yeah, I will always try to learn the basics first of anything, right? So in this case, just learn a real programming language, and then if you feel like you just you know, if you feel lazy like Gans, you can switch into blueprints. But yeah, if something that you want to do it properly, then learn the basics first. I mean, depends on your, you know, on your situation, right? So if you just want to do some quick prototype stuff, just do blueprints only. I mean, it's not even, you know, a question, right? just don't waste time, because it's just like just some, throwaway stuff. So don't bother. But yeah, if you just want to learn something because you want to, gather knowledge, or just improve, right, your education, yeah, just learn the real things. Don't learn the shiny things, because if you lack the basics, then you don't learn anything. Okay, I'm gonna try to see what is the damage doing this. There must be a damage, right? And I mean, if the reason, actually, 548. Yeah, be very skeptical about oh. Okay. Be very skeptical about any YouTube tutorial bullshit. I found that the vast majority of them, they really don't know what they're doing. And I hate when there is a guy, I don't remember the name, I don't wanna diss him, but they makes a lot of like successful tutorial, right? And all he does is just, oh, you press this button because you have to, and then you connect this arrow because otherwise it doesn't work. And like, he has got no idea how things work, and he's teaching you how to put together some blueprints that for some reason they work, but he has absolutely no knowledge of the internal how the whole parts are working together. And I just and they're all like that. Well, not all, but most of them are like that. So don't bother. It's a lot better if you if you have the chance to just spend maybe 10-20 quid to Udemy course, and then somebody that is high rated, that at least he is gonna teach you something. So yeah, that is the problem. It's but again, if you're that good, you don't teach tutorials on YouTube, so there is a little bit of there's a little bit of a contention there, right? Yeah. If you're very good at what you're doing, you don't waste time with that. If you're not that good, then you just make courses. But yeah, I mean, if I have a couple of, well, just 3 or 4 Udemy courses about programming, a couple of C++ design patterns, which are extremely useful. I have a couple on, GraphQL and Dockers and containers and, web-related applications. And I'm in react, and it's yeah, I paid like maybe like, I don't know, £20, £30 for each one of them. But I think that £20, £30 is, you know, your most valuable asset is time. If you spend 5 days wasting your time on somebody on YouTube, which you got like 20 million ads, the guy doesn't know what he's talking about, and you spend a week of your time, of your life, not learning anything, just getting even more confused, or just, you know, the worst part is when something works and you have no idea why, right? Because there is literally no use to that. So if you think about it, like, is your week of your life wasted worth more than 20, 30 pounds or dollars or whatever currency you're using? I think, yeah, I think like the answer is, for the most people, yes. But yeah, that's my take on it. Yeah, this is Doja. Okay, let me check this. Yeah, I really don't like this. Okay, this is incredibly dodgy. I see. I still don't like it though. Oh. No. How is it on both? That's... Okay. Yeah, okay, fair enough. But yeah, I mean, I know that, you know, I'll just fix it, but I was a bit stressed. It's a bit shush. Okay, yeah, all of this for absolutely nothing. Oh well. No, I mean, that doesn't really make sense. Alright, if this rounds, then I'm gonna be happy. I mean, yeah, I think that's good enough for now. Yeah, a lot more, work to do, but that's okay. Let's check. I think it's gonna work. That's okay, yeah. No, man, that's stupid. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Fine. Yeah. It's okay. Alright, guys. Coffee time. And it's cleanup time, so it's gonna be atrociously horrible follow. But yeah, I'm gonna end the stream here. It's okay. It's okay. Lots of things to fix, but we're getting there. We're getting there. All right. Thank you all really, really much, and catch you tomorrow.